Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back.
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
General West. Hurry.
A run for Nick Chubb. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Box right. Hurry.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
180. King. Got one. Switch it.
First, here's Washington. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Washington. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Switch. Safe. Watch the eye. Shift. Regular.
Washington on 3rd and short. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Alert!
They run. Chubb. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, team six. Team six. Hey, watch out.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Ja'Kai Polite showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. A toss play to Chubb, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Pull together.
On first down, Beasley tried to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Alert. SOS. 12. Not pass. Go.
From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. Complete here, it's Hyde. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
0-0.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to Slayton. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Check 50. Check 50. Check. Watch out. Go. Check the backer.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? Hey, alert! Hey, alert! 14, fight it. Gun. You gonna take.
On first down, Wilson. Catch made by Slayton. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Get him, boys!
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch twins. Check 24. Alert 3. One left. Check. Fresno.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Hey.
First and 10
We got
at the
this.
29-yard line.
36 power. 25. Good job right there. Kill. He's coming. Good guys, 4 down. 43,
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett able to get him for a loss of about 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Go. 40. Hey, 0. Check 15. Joker. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Now Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Check. Check 37. Hang out. Bam. Watch the whip.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Under 10. Hey, alert 33. Hurry.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Regular. Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley, 75 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead is now 10-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Got it. Right left. Move the team. Check.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40.
Gun. Check 43. Good cut.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Creep the team. Bang out. Bam. Check. Alert. Hey guys, listen. Check 24. Watch 24. Hey guys, listen. Back. Watch the safety creep. Smoke. Friday. Safety's creeping. Check.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 2nd down, Beasley trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hey. Alert. Check 31. Shit. Begin. Hold up. Ball, try. Kill. Turn it up. Still got 4 down. Touch 50.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's got a man here. Complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Go. Hey, alert. Shit. Check. Go, 14. Why? Get fair. Check not.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
He's cracked. Alert. 12. Slam. Go, 14. Go. 14. Bang. Hey, 0. Alert flare.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, nickel, nickel. One left. Be alert. Under crunch. Check 90. Took right.
On third down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Two 15. Twist! Alert! Gun, four down. Gun.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. I tell you what. Credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Watch the twist. Rush in. Coaching spell. Hey, alert 33. Hurry! Thumbs up the helmet. Here we go. Hey. Real. Switch gears. Smiler, 64. Weak. Jam.
They begin this drive with Chubb. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First down, Browns.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On first down, Wilson buying time to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good guys, 4 down. Let's go double count right here, double count. Watch twitch. Good guys, 4 down. Front left. Alert 3.
To throw again. Wilson being chased out left. Now it got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
No. Off. Check safety. Check 3. Alert. Sponge. No. Kill. He's coming. 14. We got double up. 12. Alert. Gun.
Wilson now operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Who that? Check. One pass. One left. Let's go. Watch the whip. Deuce. 12.
Wilson going to throw again. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Easy. Touch 50. Watch the ship.
Now Wilson on 3rd down. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Kill! Hurry! 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch a slant. Tight dog.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike, 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They run with Washington. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Shit. Check 43.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Set, 20. Mike, 54. You don't want none. Pick up the ball. Check. Hey, alert, 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 alert! 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They go with Chubb on second down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
180! Get that quarterback! And back! Run. Recon, 132 fighter! Hurry! Ringo!
On third down, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's it. Kill. Good job right there. Kill. Front left. 26, check 26. Hey, easy. Good.
To throw again on second down. Wilson going right side. He finds Slayton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
One fluff. Check 3. Check gun. Go. 40.
To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
19. One fluff. Got it.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Lucky. Still got 4 down. Bang out. Bam.
Here's Wilson on first and 10. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Hurry,
Following the penalty, Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
Point it right. Hurry.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
Check 99.
1st down, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Hey, 220. 54. Line 54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. King. Hurry. Out.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They run it again with Chubb. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Alert! Rush in! Double!
Alert!
Again, running right is Chubb. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Come on, hurry! Don't be scared.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 21-yard touchdown run. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Throwing on first down. Wilson, flush to his right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
One left. Check 3. Alert. Good touch.
On 1st and 10, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
14.
Back to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Look left.
Whip. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
All go special. All go special. Tight right. Zebra.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, 0. Get away. Under 10. All go special. Good job right there. Good guys, 4 down. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Watch the ship. One left. Check. 49. 36 power. 49. 14. Check. Tight dog. Shoot. Check 43. Go.
On second down now, Beasley, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Complete to Hilton. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Big stop.
Got it.
Let's go. Watch safety green.
Alert.
He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. On third down, Beasley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up fourth down in less than a yard.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
They can't hang with us.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing